Alright, so welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I think we had to go meet with Claire, so let's go do that. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. If I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all. Will you be stepping out? Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there. There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eye tells me all I need to know. Not to worry, Master Rean. Your secret's safe with me, so enjoy your night to your fullest. Wait, what? You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning. I assure you I'm not that lucky. I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting Ruhr, and they wanted to catch up a bit, and so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while. Very well then, I'll lock up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all night. I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway, I'll be back later. Of course, take care. Oh, Sharon, stop teasing Rean. It's past 9 already, but I see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer. Wait, who did I just see? Somebody just ran by.
What was that?
What? I swear I saw someone run by. Wait, where are the elevators? Did we go the wrong way? Oh, the elevator's over here. Yeah, we saw them run over to the left. Like over here-ish? Aha!
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey! Why are you running away?
I'm surprised you noticed me. I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
So Rean explained how Captain Claire had called him and asked him to come out for a meeting.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right.
It must be a Jaeger thing.
All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
Cool. There's also apparently a hidden quest in this area here, or at this time, near the RF store, which I think is on the bottom floor.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Indeed. So apparently this little boy here has a quest for us. Let's see. Toddy, where are you? I gave up. You can come out now. Why is the kid out this late? Yeah, I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him? Is something wrong? Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back at home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Hide and seek? This late at night? Yeah, we were playing earlier, too, but when I accidentally found him, he got really annoyed about it. Maybe it's because I usually can't find him at all and have to give up. But anyway, he ran off saying that there was no way I'd find him this time. No holds barred hide and seek sounds kind of fun. How fun it is isn't the issue here. Both of your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors, so we were told it was okay as long as we didn't go too far from home. I think Toddy's gone and hid himself pretty far away this time, though. That could be a problem. Yep, maybe we should start seeking. Are you sure? Of course, you want to find him as soon as possible too, right? And besides, I doubt he's having a lot of fun being hidden away on his own this late at night. Thank you. Okay then. Any idea where he hid himself? Well, he wouldn't have hidden indoors, that's against the rules. And I've searched all the hiding places he's ever used before, but I can't find him anywhere. I hope he hasn't gotten himself stuck anywhere hard to get to. Sounds like he really didn't want to be found, so he's probably somewhere he wouldn't normally hide. Maybe the upper level? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's see if we can find anywhere on the upper level that a child may try and hide. Thank you for helping. Good luck. Okay. So, upper level we go, looking for this kid. And we always go up the escalator the wrong way because we can. So it has to be outside. I wonder if we'll like see him or if we have to like... Well, he's not on any of the benches. Has to be outside. Well, I think that's just a dead end. Is this still considered upper level? Oh, V's helping us. I think I sensed someone nearby. Really? Yeah, now that you mention it, I can too. Think it's the kid we're looking for? Probably. Let's take a look. So it's gotta be over here then. Oh. This wooden box is pretty suspicious. No kidding. And I can sense someone inside. The boy we're looking for is named Todd, right? Todd, you're in there. Let us know. If you're in there. You've been surrounded. There's nowhere to run. What the? Huh? Who are you guys? Got him. Locomo sent us to come and look for you. I can't believe he seriously got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you, though, since it's getting so late. What were you going to do if he never found you? You didn't seem to want to be found, so I doubt you would have come out on your own. Well, you might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Fine, I'll go home. I'm amazed you managed to find me in that box, though. We can't all be masters of stealth. Hiding in a box is a bit cliche, too. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Oh, wow, you're so cool. I want to go on the sneaking mission, too. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? Thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. What a relief. Bah, I found a great hiding spot too. And stop calling me Toddy already. Oh, why? You're always going to be Toddy to me. At least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now though, so both of you need to head along home, alright? What? We've barely gotten started. Now Lokomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what the winners say, right? Ugh, fine, I'm going. Good boy. Take care, both of you. Later. Whoa, oops, sorry about that. Let something drop. Alright, so... wait for me, Toddy. Thank you so much for finding him for me. They're not much, but you can have these pretty stones as a thank you. Thanks. Come on, what's taking you so long? Hurry up or I'm gonna leave you behind. I'm coming. Well, that takes care of that. But I never would have expected you to be so good with kids. I suppose. You find kids that age on the battlefield too. That's... Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we ended up getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar to meet Captain Claire. Fine by me. Alright, so that's that. We got a bunch of U materials as well, which is fantastic. So I think that bar is the one we visited before. Again, up the escalator the wrong way, because... yeah, whatever. It just seems weird that they put the down on that side and the... I don't know, it feels like it should be the other way, but it's fine. Let's go see what Claire has to tell us about the situation brewing in Ruhr.
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Well, looks like this is the place. Are we done looking around? After we meet with the captain, we probably won't have any more time to look around tonight. Enter the bar. Alright, now to find Captain Claire. Oh, wow. Maybe this is a late night rendezvous, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have brought Fee with us. I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform. The charms of an older woman, eh? I think I'll manage.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
Not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rain's bodyguard?
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table for 3?
It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation. You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually. Oh? You sure you don't want me to go? That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why Milliam transferred into our class, for example. But there's one really fundamental question that will go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at the standoff with the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city, but maintaining order is in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority. It did look like your people were picking a fight. Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with the talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division. That may be the case. Still, your boss is the one making these conflicts worse. I can't deny that. But at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that. Wait, so... Wow, she really said it. So the Knoll faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh? I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great houses. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front has been using have been traced back to Ordis as well. I wondered how they got their hands on those. I heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but his brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he? That's what Toval told us. And now Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Clare, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Rhineford Company involved? I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police are currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Rhineford's first factory. Sounds serious. The first factory belongs to one of Rhineford's major divisions, right? Correct, it's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They are also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The two of you are aware that project management at Rhineford is split up across several major branches, right? It is? And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford Group. Lately, the directors have... Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that. For years now, Rhineford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances, some to the nobles with others supporting the reformist faction. Are you serious? So even companies are taking sides? I'm sure Rena Rhineford is aware of this to some extent as the company's chairman. But the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation. So the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the noble faction, I assume? You assume correctly, and the Provincial Army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem. It sounds shadier by the minute. You can say that again. The situation seems more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire. I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crises unfolding here, then do your best to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that it ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bills sent to the Railway Military Police Branch office in Ruhr Station. Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Wait, the bill? Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us a good night, good intel too, for free even. And I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one. So, you like the mature type, huh? She's sorta like Sarah, except responsible and composed. You can say that again. Oh. Must be yours. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speak. Reen, what are you doing? Oh, it's just you, Elisa. What do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for the night on the town? Oh, hold on, a late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Reen. Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later. He'll do no such thing. Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too. Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us. Ready to head back? Yeah, I think that'd be for the best. Considering I'm being chastised by everybody.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Indeed.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Or a jacket. I'll have to remember to check
Keep
out
up the
that
good work.
when we get a chance. Meanwhile, north of Ruhr City, dun dun dun.
The time has come. First Heimdall, then Crossbow, now Ruhr shall be the third to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks! You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah. Well, Field Study Day 2 should be eventful. Although one thing that Claire told us is basically Rufus not such a nice guy, I don't think. I think he's heavily involved with the whole factional conflict thing. So he might be backing the terrorists. I don't know. Well. So tired. The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains. I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine. Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa? Not as nice as last night must have been. I told you, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you. After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl? The skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today. Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own. I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself. Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Rean. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial army on patrol. I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though. I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. Bet she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone. No, it's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress, I swear. You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene. Oh, really? So while you were enjoying a quiet evening, while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of a... I mean, for shame, Rean. We're here representing the Academy on a field study. I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we got a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa? Yeah, I'm in. So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that? Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction. I know that divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations. I never thought that'd lead to something like this. Seems like the lesser of two evils. By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances? Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have been pretty fierce rivalry going between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection. Neither would I. Alright, we're going to do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will admit she's grateful to us. Sounds like a plan. That's the spirit. Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study, too. Thanks, everyone. Sounds like we're in for a ride. Anyway, let's take a look at the field study task Sharon gave for us today. Alright, so what do we got? So, something about milk for a cat, new orbital gun that wants to be tested, and a ferocious monster. Alright. Not too bad. Yeah, I think we can handle these. It's still 8 AM, so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list. And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work. Alright. Roger. Gotcha. I like how they all had to chime in with the word there at the end. And I think with that, we'll take a break here. We'll start on Field Study Day 2 tasks next time. As always, thanks for watching.